Hello, fellow servants of the Emperor, Split Persona here, and welcome to a very special episode. Today we are going to be talking about Darktide. Now, any of you that have been watching my channel and stuff like that know, I have been wanting to play Darktide since it was announced. I've been hyping it up on the channel. I was talking about it for months before its release. You know, talking about it in my videos, you know, going over how I wanted to play, do a complete walkthrough. It has not happened. And the reason for that is, well, one, I did have a little bit of a health issue. So I wasn't able to go and I haven't been able to do recordings as much as I want. But the main issue is I'm not able to actually play the game. For as many people that can play the game, I would say it is safe to say that there is a good 2 to 3 times as many that are not able to. The game is, as much as I hate to say it, broke, I think is the proper term. So I'm going to present a brief overview of what I was able to get out of it. The gameplay footage you're seeing in the background is me actually being able to play it for the first time. Now, I don't want this to be a completely negative video. Don't get me wrong. I love Fat Shark's games. Vermintide and Vermintide 2 are probably some of my most favorite games. Vermintide 2 especially. I loved Vermintide 2. I still play Vermintide 2 to this game. And it's one of the reasons I was so excited about Darktide. I was just, I was so looking forward to it. Gameplay-wise, combat is extremely fluid. Like, it feels smooth. It plays smooth. It functions good when it wants to. As far as like environment and all that stuff, it looks gritty and dirty and like ancient technology everywhere, which is how a 40K environment should be. It's that perfect mix of just absolute breathtaking environment. I love the way they did the environment when it works. And granted, it only worked for me enough for me to get through the tutorial and about 30 seconds into my first mission. And granted, in order for me to play through the tutorial and, mind you, get through it all in one complete sit through, I literally had to go uninstall the game probably 5 or 6 times and launch and relaunch the game probably a good 20 or 30 times just to get the footage you're seeing in the background. That is how many times it was crashing on me. That is how many times the game would force close itself. You know, stuff like that. Like I said, I don't want it to be completely negative. Like I said, the environment is, just playing through the tutorial was breathtaking. Oh, it was so good. Combat was good. You know, the music. Oh my god, the music. The best way I can describe the music is if a tech priest and a pipe organ had a baby. And knowing the Adeptus Mechanicus, that's not that far-fetched. So that's the easiest way I can describe the music is with that example. The music is amazing. Graphics are good. You know. But I can't say much else. Like I said, in order for me to even get through just the prologue tutorial startup mission, which everyone should have access to without any issues, I had to literally go through multiple game crashes, go through multiple different, bug reports, go through multiple different, fixes, everything to try to get it to work. And I double checked. The PC is fine. Meets all the requirements. Nothing wrong there. So I checked with, everything else. Internet connections, all good. There is just something with Darktide that is not wanting to work, which saddens me so much. Like I said, this is a game that I was very, very much looking forward to. It was, like I said, I've played Vermintide so much. Like, back when I used to do a lot of streaming with my friends, we would play Vermintide together. And this was back when I was on Twitch. We would play it. And we had an absolute blast. I loved Vermintide 2. Vermintide 2 is probably one of my favorite Warhammer games. And when they were talking about this, leading up to its release and the development and all that, and it was, supposed to be the evolution of Vermintide, I was super excited. I really was. But I can't even get sometimes to the main menu and pick my character without the game crashing. And that, in my opinion, it's unacceptable, to saying the least. As a big Warhammer fan, like, I love Warhammer games. Anyone that's watched my channel knows I do like the Inquisitor Martyr tutorials for character classes and weapons and stuff like that. I was hoping to possibly do something like that with this game. But the fact that I can't even get the game to run is disappointing. Yeah, let me phrase that. It's beyond disappointing. It's extremely upsetting. The fact that I'm paying somebody money is besides the point. It's the fact that I'm a fan. And I was really looking forward to this. And I want to experience this game. I do. I want to play it. I want to share that enjoyment I would have gotten with all of you. I want to record it. I want to put up playlists and stuff like that. I want to record, live streams possibly. But because the game doesn't work right, I'm not able to. So it's very upsetting when you go and you're looking forward to a game being released correctly. Now, I was hoping, against all hopes, that, and this is one of the reasons that I waited as long as I have to do any sort of like little video or anything addressing Darktide. To talk to talk about this. I was hoping, okay, maybe they'll release a fix or a patch or, you know, something along those lines. They're releasing plenty of content, but nothing to actually fix it. Like, I have yet to see any tech support things as far as I know, and I've tried to get it to work. Like, I'm sure people have, when they've tried to log in, you know, because I've seen the thread comments, a disembodied head. Ugh. When I finally did beat, you know, the tutorial mission here, and I finally got to the hub, I was a floating head and arms. And, you know, that was a bit of a shock. But at the time, I was just happy I beat the tutorial mission. You know, hey, I beat it. I managed to complete it. That's all that mattered for me. But it's so buggy and laggy even. I would not even consider playing this in a recorded video. Like, because I wouldn't be able to get more than maybe 5 minutes, I don't think, of content. And that's sad, because when I finally did manage to get into an actual mission, I think I managed to get, I want to say, about 30 seconds in. And I'll put the footage in the background. But I managed to get about 30 or so seconds into the mission. And then everything started to freeze on me, stall, and then the game just crashed. And it just booted me from the game. And it just killed my connection to the host server. And like I said, I've checked everything with my computer. All the specs are fine. Internet connections are fine. It's just something is very much wrong with Darktide. And as beautiful and as potential as this game has, and I would very much love to be able to go and actually play through this. Like, I still try every so often to try to get into it, to see if I can't, against hope, actually get through a mission. Because if I could get through a mission, I would actually record it and actually put it up. I would. But at this point, I can't even get through the loading screens without it crashing, or I can't even get to the main menu sometimes. Like, I'll be sitting at the main menu, and I won't touch any buttons, and my main menu will crash. So, like I said, you can see footage in the background that it's running fine. It's just, every once in a while, you know, I'll get lucky and it'll run for a little bit, and then it'll just keep doing the same things over and over again. It just does not want to work. And as much as I hate to say it, I can't recommend it to anybody. However, the music is amazing. I will say that flat right out. The music is fantastic. I love the music. The environment of what I was able to see in the first, 10 minutes and get at least to, this point of the game, the hub, which, isn't saying much, is very, very good looking. I really do like the way they did the environment. The environment looks so amazing. Oh, it looks so good. It does. It really looks good. I really like it. But yeah, the environment looks good from what I can see of it so far. The music is fantastic. Oh, it's breathtaking. Combat, from what I played in the tutorial, was absolutely fluid and just crisp. It felt good. It felt like it should. It felt like Vermintide. It really did. It felt like a Vermintide in the Warhammer 40k universe. It felt good. But with all the bugs and everything else going on, and it just not wanting to play right, I can't recommend it. So that's the reason I have not played Darktide. Like I said, I know I was hyping it up in the beginning, and I know I was going and saying, oh, I'm going to play it, and, everything else. This is the reason it has not been on the channel. If for some reason I am, blissfully unaware of a fix for any of this, please write down in the comments, because I will gladly take suggestions to try to fix this. But to be honest, I am going to be 100% honest right now. If it involves going in and tweaking files, rewriting code, any of that stuff, not interested. If I have to do that to make a game work, I'm sorry. The game does not deserve to be played. The game is broke at that point. And to be honest, I am not playing a broken game. So if I have to rewrite code or, delete files or reprogram a file or something along those lines, I don't want to do it. But if it's just something as simple as, wipe your old save data and reload or something like that, which I did do, once or twice, but I can try it again. If anyone thinks it would work, I can do that. If anyone has any other suggestions, I will take them. So, again, it is something I've been wanting to play. I still think there is a ton of potential for this game. I'm still hoping against hope for this game. I really am. Look at No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky was an absolute bomb when it came out. It was a disaster. And now look at it. It's completely turned around. If they can do that with No Man's Sky, they can do it with this. So I'm not giving up on this game. But for right now, this game is, at least for me, not playable for personal and not playable for the channel. So that's where I'm at with that. And hopefully that'll explain why I have not played it. Again, I have had some health issues and stuff, so I haven't been doing videos as often. But, I've been trying. So hopefully you guys understand and stuff like that. Please be patient with me. It's not easy dealing with health issues and jobs and everything else and still trying to get videos out. I'm trying to do my best, so like I said, please be patient. But that is going to be it for today. And I'll tell you this, if I don't see Darktide go and turn around, I may just go and become an agent of chaos. So, but thank you all so much for watching. And like I said, write down in the comments if you have any suggestions. If you want to see any more from me, hit the subscribe button. If you liked the video, even if you didn't, hit the like button, hit the dislike button, whichever one. But thank you all, and yeah, like I said, this was a little bit different of a video, a little bit of an explanation of why I have not played the game, where I've been a little bit, and stuff like that. So, hope you all have a good day, and I will see you in the next episode. Have a good day.